Doja Cat. She's been very interesting lately. Lately, I've been wondering what is going on with her, and I've kind of been feeling a certain way about it, and I want to talk about it today. I want to get into it today. Now, this is the second video I'm doing on this Doja Cat situation, so this is more so like a part 2, so let's get into it. As of recently, Doja Cat has been very toxic and problematic. She's been blasting her fans, saying she doesn't love her fans, saying she doesn't know why her fans love her because they don't know each other. She's also been saying things that have just been very ungrateful and very bitter and very negative. And her energy this time around is not the same as it was. She used to be very sweet, very fun, very loving. And Doja always was weird during the time she was not like this now. So people are like kind of confused and don't understand that Doja Cat's brand is very weird. Yes, but she was weird, but not disrespectful and nasty and bitter. Now we're seeing another side of Doja. I would say, I don't know if it's another side. I don't know if it's just always been there or if this is just how she really feels, but it's just disgusting to see. Now let's get into the whole entire I don't love my fans conversation, and I feel like my fans don't know me. Now, as an artist or as a person who has a fan base, you are required, I don't care if you deep down inside feel like you don't really love your fans, you are required to at least act like it, because without your fans, you don't have a career. You don't have anything. And Doja Cat is currently going on tour starting later on this year, and I'm pretty sure those arenas will be empty if she does not clean up her act. Okay, fans will get refunds on their tickets if possible and will not come to her show. And without fans, you don't have any seats being filled up from your tickets. Okay, that's really obvious. It's really obvious. You don't have anybody listening to your music. Okay, so your streams are going to be low, and you don't have anybody buying your music, because if we're not streaming your music, we sure are not going to buy it. And it's kind of been obvious lately. Her latest single, Attention, has not been performing well at all. She just does not have the proper image right now to even have her fans listening to her music. Her music is not performing well on the charts, her latest song, and it's just not looking good. Having fans is one of the most powerful things anybody who wants to do something can have. Having that army behind them, having that shield of people to protect you when things are not going right or when things are going right and they just there for support. And you are like almost getting a hammer and then smashing that in half and smashing that into a million pieces. That's self-sabotage. That is very much self-sabotage. And I don't know, a lot of people are speculating and saying that this could be about her new alter ego, Scarlett. Scarlett is supposed to be this dark red and very evil being that doesn't love anything and is evil and is dark. Okay, that is this new alter ego. She's been hinting at it on social media, saying Scarlett is here, Scarlett is here. And my question is, if Scarlett is ruining your career, does it even matter that she's here? Does it even really? Because typically an alter ego is supposed to bring out what's really in you. And apparently this alter ego is showing that Doja Cat isn't as nice and sweet as we thought she was. Maybe that's really the truth. Maybe deep down inside, it's a dark side to her. And everybody has their side. Everybody has their different personalities. That's completely normal. That's completely fine. But I just don't like the fact that she's bringing out this particular personality in her and using it as an era to market music. You're doing it backwards. People who bring out their personas and bring out their alter egos to market music is typically to bring it out to sell something. You're not going to bring out an alter ego to destroy it and destroy your career. You're not selling anything. Now, people who are your fans are moving backwards. Something else that's kind of been a bit interesting is her current relationship with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is not liked by her fans at all. There have been many allegations and speculations whether he's a predator or some type of abuser. And I'm saying allegedly because I don't have any concrete proof, and it'll be really wrong for me to come up here and just say these things without saying allegedly. But that is what the fans are not happy that she is currently with him. And there has even been reports that she's going to be getting married to the man. And she's engaged to this man. And that's just not sitting right either with the fans. Everything comes back to the fans. Okay, without the fans, you have nothing at all. Now, I want to get back to this whole alter ego thing for the music, and I kind of want to talk about it. Now, Doja Cat is in her 4th album, all right? 4th album, you all know that it's typically a 4th album curse, meaning that people don't perform as well, and the 4th album typically does not have a good impression on people. It never does. It's always a flop era with the 4th album. Beyonce's 4th album didn't perform well. Nicki Minaj's 4th album, Queen, didn't perform well compared to other projects. It's just everybody's 4th album, and it's not even because it's bad. It's just because it just doesn't perform well. And the 4th album does not mean that you're going to be forever done for your career. It just means that right now, it's just not your era. And with this moment, Doja Cat is ruining her 4th album herself. And, the music is not performing well. So this alter ego is not selling it well at all. And I'm starting to think to myself, will Doja Cat not be as hot anymore? And I'm starting to think that her music is going to be seeing a decline in performance all around in this entire album. I don't think that nobody wants to hear her new music anymore. She was gone from music for a year. She came back with Attention. It performed it was mid. It was not anything special. I wasn't going crazy about it. It was cute. I think the lyrical ability was not all the way there, but that's besides the point. I don't think anybody's going to be tuning into this next album like that. I don't know. I just don't know right now. It's crazy because she was the biggest artist of the past 3-4 years, and now it's this. But like I always say, Doja Cat, she can come back. But right now, she's lost over 600,000 followers on Instagram at the time of this recording. Followers have gone downhill. She's even had brands pull out from working with her due to her image on social media. Her social media image is just giving very dark. The brands do not want to be associated with that.
I posted that picture with the blood and shit, which is for all the simpletons, obviously. So I hate that I have to say this. It's not real blood. Listen, I did those photos, and then a whole brand pulled out because of the photos of me on photo booth. Like, me having 2 heads, I think made them uncomfortable. But how fucking crazy is that?
She's losing out on money, losing out on followers, losing out on musical support. And it seems like she's blaming this all on her alter ego, Scarlett. Personally, I think that the fans are blaming Scarlett because they don't want this to be true. They don't want to face the fact that their fave is not what she introduced herself to be. They don't want to face the fact that this is who she really is deep down inside, and she's just showcasing this now. And they don't want to be honest with themselves. And I feel like they're going to use this and say, oh, it's not Doja, it's Scarlett, No, it's Doja. It's Doja. Whether or not you want to believe it, alter egos are part of that person's actual personality. It's just that alter ego is a magnified version of their personality, and it gets brought out and exaggerated. It's not like, oh, it's not Doja. This is Doja Cat. This is not all Scarlett, okay? But moving forward, I feel like she needs to have a hiatus for about a month and a half. We need to hear nothing from Doja Cat for a month and a half. 0, okay? And she needs to come back and issue an apology, or at least just clean up her image. I don't think she's going to apologize. Doja Cat does not give me, I'm sorry for what I did. I don't think she's ever going to do that, but I think that will be the best thing for her to do. Her PR team right now is not doing well. They need to rethink the entire procedure and just do it right. Just do it right for the fans, because, so many people would love to have a fan base. So many people would love to be in her position right now. But yes, hiatus and an apology and a statement and a newer image to clean up the dark, negative feelings that everybody's getting from her would do her well. It would do her well, and I think that her fans will give her a second chance, and hopefully everything can go back to normal. But I already saw this coming. I already had a part 1 video on this called Doja Cat is about to flop, and everything I said in that video was true, or has came out to be somewhat true. And yeah, I'm not shocked that I'm right because I seen it coming. But I mean, hey, what do you think down below? Maybe everybody's being a bit too harsh on Doja Cat and they're limiting her creative ability and they're limiting her free mind, okay? Let me know your opinion down below in the comments. I would love to hear what you have to say, and I will see you in the next video.